St. Jerome wrote, "Our walls glitter with gold, and gold gleams upon our ceilings and the capitals of our pillars. Yet Christ is dying at our doors in the person of his poor, naked, and hungry." About 1,600 years have passed, but though tastes have changed, Christ remains at our doors. Whether our churches be decorated by Michelangelo or from mail-order catalogs, whether our homes be estates or hovels, whether our clothing be designer jeans or hand-me-downs, we have never given worldly goods the treatment they deserve, or rather, the use they deserve. Jesus speaks of dishonest wealth. His presupposition is that wealth is something that stands against the justice of God. But Jesus recognizes that possessions are a normal part of life, and that some, whether by fair means or foul, will have more than others. As he so often does, Jesus shifts the focus. Here, he shifts it from possession to use. Make friends for yourselves with dishonest wealth, so that when it fails, you will be welcomed into eternal dwellings. Wealth will go. Economies collapse, buildings crumble, clothes go out of fashion, we die. A fool and his money are soon parted, says the proverb. In fact, whether we be foolish or wise, sooner or later we and our wealth will be parted. We have no choice in that matter. We do, however, have some choice in the way we and our possessions are separated. We can wait until they're taken, or we can share them with others, with Christ at our doors. Who are the friends who will give us an everlasting reception? In the parable of the dishonest manager, it is debtors, those who need relief. In other words, it's the poor. If I wish to buy a place in the eternal dwellings, I must, in a sense, bribe the reception committee, the poor. I have possessions, but they're mine only for the sake of aiding those in need. As Francis Bacon said more than 300 years ago, money is like muck, no good except it be spread. Jesus put it less picturesquely. If you're not trustworthy with dishonest wealth, who will trust you with true wealth? Trustworthiness with riches means using them for those who need them and what they can do. If I so use them, then the poor will stand at the gates of heaven and say as I approach, "Oh, it's you. Come on in, and thanks again." Does that mean I should give up everything? It may indeed mean so. The Church has always presented that as an ideal, though we've never lived it successfully. It's embarrassing to think how much we spend on crucifixes or Christmas stables while Christ remains at the doors of our cathedrals, churches, and homes. Some of us take vows to live in poverty for the sake of others. Seldom, however, does religious poverty involve the rigor, suffering, and lack of security of the truly poor. Such problems do not belong only to the Church at large or to certain people in it. It's a problem for a very specific Christian, myself. I'm afraid to let go. I want security for my future. I want a bit of comfort in the present. I want to enjoy what my possessions, wealth, time, talents, health, life, enable me to do. What can I do about that? Perhaps the dishonest manager in the parable gives a hint. He makes an investment in hopes of reaping later benefits. Investing is a way to wealth in much of the world today. Ideally, an investment grows, leading to yet further investment. Can I do that with my possessions, putting at least some of them forward for the needy? But how big an investment is enough? I'm not likely to invest all that I have for the poor. The opposite is the danger. I might not invest enough to profit. There's a simple rule of thumb. It should be at least inconvenient. There should be something I would like to do with my treasure, time, or talent that I will not be able to do because I have offered them to the poor. If I can do that, I may find that the return on my investment enables me, or even impels me, to do more, and one day buys my way past the gatekeeping poor of heaven. That may be getting in by hook or by crook, but remember that the master ultimately commends the devious manager.